Welcome into this video. Today we are getting into journaling, how to do it, some ideas. We're opening up a new journal and decorating that one together. I wanted to make a little video, cozy vibes, me and you, us together. There are so many ways that you can journal. For example, there exists the concept of junk journaling. You have free writing, bullet journals, morning pages, reflections, 5-year journals. No matter what type of journaling you're doing, at the end of the day, you are putting your thoughts down on a piece of paper. Not everybody's gonna want to do it the same way, and that's great. That's what we love. So before we get into any journaling methods, prompts, all of that, I wanted to go through my old journals and the ones I've used in the past, how they look, how I've used them, etc. These are all of my used journals. I have quite a few with the first one on top. This is like from oldest to most recent. The oldest one, as you can see, is very much used, and as you can see, it also says Josh's diary since 2013, and this is literally a piece of paper that I glued on top. Originally, this is like one of those top model books. I don't know if you remember those from your childhood, but I decided to cover it with a piece of paper, glue it on, paint over the top, and paint with a glitter finish. That was me at that time. And on the back side, same thing, but with a little heart. And on the sides, some smileys. Now, as you can see, this one even has a lock. Very serious at that time. 2013, how old was I? I was 10. So, you know, those secrets had to be kept in there. Not that much is written in here. It's mostly just like free writing, writing down my thoughts, things that are happening in my life. That's it. We have two of the same journals here, and they are both 5-minute journals. Both of them I've finished, and they're quite similar, but they did update it. This one is set up with, there's 3 things to write in the morning and 2 in the evening. So in the morning you write down 3 things you're grateful for, 3 things that would make today great, and 2 daily affirmations. And then in the evening you have 3 highlights of the day and what did I learn today, and you could write 2 or just like a sentence, whatever you want. The older version is also 3 things in the morning, 2 in the evening, but I prefer the other one because this one, in the morning you write down 3 things you're grateful for, 3 things that would make today great, daily affirmation, then in the evening 3 amazing things that happened today and how could I have made today even better. I don't love the wording of how could I have made today even better, because that kind of forces you to think, okay, what was like less good today that could have been better, and it kind of forces you to think of like the negative parts of the day, which I don't love. So I think it's better that in the other one they just write what did I learn today instead. After I finished both of those, I got this book right here called the 6-Minute Diary. Very similar, or literally the exact same concept here, but here it was even more different in the sense that in the morning you write down 3 things you're grateful for, then you write down this is how I'll make today great, and then a positive affirmation. Then you'll get a little quote of the day that they've inserted, or maybe even a weekly challenge. And in the evening you write down my good deed today, how I'll improve, and great things I experienced today. So this one, once again, I don't love the how I'll improve because that kind of makes you think like the negative aspects too, but I guess it can push you to really reach your goals, for example. Now, another thing that makes this book different from the 5-minute journal is that at the end of each week you have a weekly reflection where you can write down wins of the week. You can, on a scale from 1 to 10, write how happy was I last week and why.
What have I learned last week? And then you can kind of plan your week ahead where it says things I'll do to make.
And now we're getting to my journal that I've been using most recently and that I actually just finished. And you've probably seen this one in quite a few of my videos. This really is my journal where, once again, I write down my thoughts, what's happening in my life, what I'm feeling, all that stuff. And it used to just be a random regular notebook like that you could use literally for school or whatever, and on top I printed a page and made a cool little collage, front And then the back is also with another collage in black and white. I don't want to show you too much because, like, you know, there's a lot of stuff in here. But so should we get into the new journal? Right, we need to give ourselves some space. It's from the store called Hema, this one. I'll make sure to link it down in the description though. And I kind of got inspired to make this video because I saw, I don't want to pronounce it wrong, so this girl right here that I follow on Instagram, on TikTok, on everything, very cool, go follow her if you don't already. And she made a video about journaling and stuff, so I got really inspired. And then I also watched another video from a guy, him, and he really goes into what the different journaling styles are, and he goes into depth with them, explains them a lot more. So if you want to know more about that, recommend watching his video. So I first of all just want to get rid of this thing immediately. So my journal is beige with this like textile material, and it's got a magnetic opening. And then when you open it up, first things first, on the first page you have a little pocket here where you can put stuff, maybe if you collect some stickers, or maybe you have some stuff you want to stick into your journal but you don't have the materials just yet, you can just pop them right in there or something. And then we have this plastic cover page, which I thought could be like the cover page of my journal, so it doesn't have to be here, and I can't really stick anything onto this material either way, so it will be in here. I can put some stickers maybe or something. I want to decorate it, that's for sure. We'll do that together. And then we have the actual pages. Now I finally got a journal with lined pages, because the one that I've been using has had squared pages, which has just made it so ugly, low-key. So I'm so excited for this. And the special little perk about this journal is that it is refillable or rechargeable. So I don't know if you can see, but these pages are only hanging on by these cords here, and I can buy these little pages separately and add more if I need that. And then we have some more plastic pages here, but that's really what I found so cool about this journal. Now that I'm basically done with my other journal, I say we start decorating this one and basically start journaling in our new journal. You know what? I always make the mistake of just keep on adding everything I see, all the stickers, all the drawings, all the pictures, everything. So I'm for once gonna just keep it simple. So I really like design, like it's super minimalistic, super small, really not crazy, but I think that's kind of the way I want to keep it. Simple, cute, we don't need much more than that. So here is my about me page. I think it turned out really cute. Obviously I know you're not seeing a lot because I'm blurring out most of it. I definitely recommend you to do that too. And I love the little photo, like that I think is going to be important, because imagine I look back at this when I'm like 40. That's gonna be fun. So as fun as it's been decorating my new journal and starting my new journal, I thought it would also be fun for you guys if I gave you a few journal templates that you could use if you don't really know what you want to journal about, or you're maybe just getting into it, whatever, you need new ideas. I have ideas. I have those ideas for you. First things first, this is for people that don't really know what to journal about. I think it can be very fun. There is a certain type of journaling called commonplace journaling. Now, what that is basically you write down a snippet of a conversation you heard today, or something that caught your eye, or a situation you were in, just a tiny little bit of it. You don't need to write a whole, what you felt about it, what happened, just a snippet of it. And then you kind of like start recording your days throughout these little snippets, but it's at the same time not super time consuming. It's not super time consuming, but at the same time, it's not super time consuming. It's a quick little thing you can do. Another idea I have for you is a monthly prompt. So for your monthly prompt, I have a few ideas what you can write down. You can kind of ask yourself a few different questions. How was this month? Write down your top 5 memories of the month. What is something you learned? Where did you focus most of your energy? And what did you achieve? And after answering these questions, you can also go ahead and use your answers to set your goals, set your intentions for the coming month. Write down, first of all, a positive affirmation. Then you can write what do you want more of during that month that maybe you already had a little bit of the previous month. What do you want less to happen in your month, or to see, to do, whatever. And then write down a few goals too. And then for some other journaling prompts, I have some more types of questions that you can write answers to, because once again, when you look back at your journal in a few weeks, in a few months, in a few years, those questions will have different answers to them compared to what you're going to write down today. You look back at it in a year, you know that in a year your answers to that question might be very, very different. So my example questions that I've come up with are, what do I need more of in my life? Who do I want to be for myself? If I was living my dream life, what would that look like? How am I feeling recently? What am I most excited for? 3 things that I'm proud of recently. And then you can also do, for example, 3 short-term personal goals and 3 long-term personal goals. Just, you know, a few little questions like that, and you might in the process come up with other questions that are more suited or tailored to you, or tailored to a specific topic. Write those down and answer those questions. So yeah, those were my little ideas, little tips, little start of my new journal. I'm actually so happy about it. So I can't wait to write down more stuff in here. I usually use my journal, like I said, for free writing down what's happening during my day or in my life, what I'm feeling, emotions, experiences, all that stuff. So I think that's what I will be continuing doing here. But I hope you maybe learned something new today. Let me know if you journal, what type of journaling you do. If you have decorated your journal, let me know all the deets. And let me know if chilling in jeans is illegal, because like, why have so many people told me that? Anyways, I will see you in my next video. Bye!